So there's a condition called Urets-Zavalia. I'm going to spell it. Urets-Zavalia. It's a condition where the pupil does not constrict. So a person ends up with a tonically dilated pupil. And we're going to go see a patient who developed that after his intraocular pressure went up to 60 when he had an episode of uveitis because his lens implant was unstable. So I'll show you a photograph, but he had a big pupil and he was bothered. And yesterday it's probably like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. It's a very technical procedure to make the pupil a little smaller.
This surgery actually took 50 minutes. It has been edited to show you the highlights of the pupilloplasty technique used for this patient. This is the natural diameter of our patient's pupil. The lens optic is 6 millimeters in diameter, so this pupil has a diameter of about 7 millimeters. We create 4 secondary incisions at 2, 4, 8, and 10 o'clock, and then fill the anterior chamber with lidocaine and viscoelastic. A 2.8 millimeter primary incision is created at 6 o'clock. Double-armed prolene suture purchased through microsurgical technologies is used to create a purse string iris cerclage. We use Ahmed forceps to guide the needle of the prolene for about 3 clock hours using 4 bites of the suture needle. The needle is then exteriorized using the viscoelastic cannula to guide and receive the suture needle through our secondary incision at 10 o'clock. Using that same needle, we re-enter the 10 o'clock secondary incision and place an additional 3 or 4 bites of the needle using the Ahmed forceps for counter traction for an additional 3 clock hours. Then the second needle of our double-armed prolene suture is placed through our 2 o'clock secondary incision to capture an additional 3 clock hours of iris from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. This needle is then exteriorized through our primary incision. Then that same needle is placed backwards into the eye and the back of the needle is exteriorized through our 4 o'clock secondary incision using our viscoelastic cannula to guide the back of the needle outside of the eye. Next, the needle is forward passed through that same secondary incision and an additional 3 to 4 clock hours of iris are captured using the same technique. Ultimately, we have captured 360 to 370 degrees of the pupil. Then both ends of the suture are exteriorized through our primary incision. It is extremely important to move slowly and carefully throughout the surgery to make sure that we do not inadvertently grab and pull on our prolene suture at any time during the surgery. If we inadvertently grab our prolene suture, we will rip or tear our pupil or undo our work in a split second. We next placed 3 throws into the suture to tie our knot, which is brought into the eye to narrow the pupil to about 5 millimeters. A second throw is placed outside the eye and then brought back into the eye to secure the pupil to about 4 millimeters in diameter. Finally, one last throw is placed into the suture for a 3-1-1 knot, which is brought into the eye. The suture ends are then cut with micro scissors. Irrigation and aspiration of viscoelastic is performed. We then hydrate all of our incisions to make sure the eye is sealed. The pupil looks good compared to the preoperative appearance at the conclusion of surgery. Then we see our patient the next day.
So we invested a lot of time, and let's go see how he looks. All right. Okay, good. How was surgery yesterday?
Surgery yesterday was fine. Smooth. I did my best to keep my head still.
You were awesome. Yeah.
No real complications afterward. Last night was fine. Woke up this morning. Could see better. I expected, haze and all that stuff, but vision was improved. And as you know, I've been through the ringer with this.
Oh yeah.
For the last year, and all the consequences of that, the light sensitivity, the poor vision and stuff like that. And waking up this morning was just, it was gone.
You see better.
I see better.
Okay.
I can read better.
Awesome. So he's been through a lot. So you had cataract surgery like
5 years ago.
5 years ago. And we noted at the time he had phacodenesis, and I put in a capsular tension ring. And then in 2025, a year ago, he came in and he had uveitis. His pressure went up to 60. And I think as a result of that high pressure, it kind of shocked your iris so it wouldn't move again. And then we had to stabilize your lens again with like Ahmed segments and Goretex and all that stuff. But he had a dilated pupil for the past year. So can you get his pupil on video? See how it looks.
Yeah, just zoom right in on that.
Let me shine a light on it. So that's his right, that's his left. Now show them both together. That's pretty good. Okay, any pain?
No pain, no pain. A little stinging with the PMB drops. That'll go away in a couple of days, I think, but no pain, no discomfort at all.
That's great. Let me take a look through the microscope.
Okay.
What was this pressure, Rachel?
1109.
Okay, that's good. Come on forward. Oh, yeah.
Better than 60.
That's right. It's here. Looks good. Pretty good. There's his other one. So your right pupil is still going to be a little bit larger,
That's what I wanted.
yeah, than your left pupil. You wanted it like that?
I wanted it like that because, you know.
Go ahead.
But the right eye, the halos were like severe. You know,
Right.
They were pronounced, and they seem to be gone now.
So if you're looking at these can lights,
Yep.
what's the difference that you notice between the right and left eye?
The right eye is a little bit more in focus. Left eye looks a little brighter, probably because the pupil's open.
But
up
no
further.
weird
No
artifacts.
weird artifacts. The artifacts, I had the artifacts before.
Yeah, because not only did you have an expanded pupil, but he had little, I think we did iridotomies in his iris. So he has some little iris atrophy, and so it's little micro holes in your iris through which light could go, but it's not symptomatic. So
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah. So no, this is much better than it was even yesterday.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, I'll see you in a month.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.